Alright, hello, welcome back once again to another episode of exploring empty Last of Us Factions multiplayer maps. Today is Lakeside. We're gonna just jump right in, because this is gonna take a long time, I reckon. Lakeside is probably the biggest map in the game, and Checkpoint was the smallest, and that already took like 44 minutes. There is a little bit of background noise from my computer. I will try and do some noise reduction, see if that can sort it out. Won't know until we're done. There's now a bird outside chirping away as well. Yep. But yeah, on
Sweep the area for hunters, but be careful. That.
Yeah, well, like I said. So okay, we're here on Lakeside. We've got a pretty good spawn, actually, because one of the main things I think about with this map is this little corner over here. And while we're here, I guess we'll just go all the way back and start there. So yeah, the first episode on Checkpoint. I mean, for my channel, that did better than I thought it would, I tell you what. I wasn't expecting much of anything. I will say though, you guys need to get more creative with your comments, because I get the same comment every time. It's like, oh, nice video, bro. Lovely video, sick video. It's like, do you guys even watch the video? Do you even watch the video? You just say like, oh yeah, nice video. In concept, it's a nice video. And then I'm always like, oh, it looks like I'm like botting these comments or something, because it's just the same sort of like, oh, generic sort of, not to say I don't appreciate it, of course, you know. Okay, anyway. We got this big caravan, RV, looks like it crashed into here. The Bear Creek Lodge, this is obviously where this part of the campaign is, with Ellie. Got a little hole, I don't know what you call it. Anyway, this first part here, this is like the entrance into this area. So another RV up there, and there's a bridge that kinda looks like it goes nowhere. Like, it just goes onto the snow there. That's interesting. But this little, what would you call this exactly? Oh, park rates: $7 per person, $15 per vehicle, 4 person, $2 children, something there, seniors. Alright, so that's interesting. You gotta pay. That's interesting. It says park rates, and then, you know, children, adults. It's like what? It's like an amusement park or something. You pay for like, but this is like meant to be a little like village or something, I guess. I don't know what that's for. Park rates. Is there a park around? Anyway, we come inside this little supply closet area, and this is just another cool little area that you wouldn't see in a lot of multiplayers, where you could just, in theory, just sit here and just chill if you wanted to. It's very small, but oh, it's like a little ticket booth, that's what it's called, yeah. But yeah, there's like 3 different windows in and out of this area, and then the door hanging off the thingy. The bloody hinge. I'm not all with it today. Anyway, that's the first part. We'll try and not take too long this time, because again, this is the biggest map, I think, whereas Checkpoint was the smallest. So we got our first house here. Welcome mat, how lovely. It was a fire inside. Oh, this is quite inviting. Just let myself in, if you don't mind. There's no door, so surely there's no one who's going to have an issue with that. Got an oven here. Right, left, high, low. Yep. Got the fridge. Yeah. Painting there of, or a picture of. That makes me think of There Will Be Blood, the oil thingy. Oh, oh, there's a toilet. Oh my god. Okay, well, I've seen all I need. Thanks for watching, everyone. No. Oh, speaking of toilets, you know, as we explored this first area, let's huddle by the fire. You know, let's see if those effects on the screen go away. Maybe. Let's huddle by the fire. Oh, I didn't notice you could. Oh wow, I didn't even notice there's little. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. I mean, if someone comes in that way, they're gonna see you. But again, coming back to that hide and seek idea, this kind of like where I'm thinking. Oh, I don't know if I synced up the video, by the way. 10, 20, 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay, I had a little bit of trouble last time. It was like ever so slightly off the sync. Anyway, let's huddle around the campfire and sing our campfire song. I was gonna mention, speaking of the toilets and that, I actually recorded the Walking Dead Season 2 video for the toilets and the water and the grass and all that, and I thought it was pretty bad at first, but then I got around to editing it, like the audio, and I was like, oh, it's actually pretty funny. There's a few moments that made me laugh. I was hoping the video would be a bit shorter as well, but naturally, knowing me, it was actually 5 minutes longer than the first video, which was already way too long. Like, that doesn't need to be half an hour. But it was. And the reason I'm mentioning that is because I've just recently swapped over to Linux, which I've been meaning to do for a long time, and I'm loving it so far. But unfortunately, for some reason, I backed up my hard drive that I was going to install Linux on, and yet for some reason the last like half year of my files and my recordings didn't actually back up, so I ended up losing a lot of files, which was very avoidable, and I don't know what happened. I guess I just didn't back it up properly or something. Though it is a very nice ending footnote, getting off Windows, and you know, they've fucked on me that one last time, I guess. But all the same, that means that the recording and the actual script for that Season 2 video was deleted. So, just days later, after actually editing the audio, that video's kind of dead now. I know no one watching this will really care, but I'm a little bummed about that, because I actually enjoyed that video in the end, as far as editing the audio and listening through it. And now it's dead, because I'd have to go and record and rewrite the whole script again, and I just don't really see the point in doing all that again. But who knows, maybe one day. Also, I did finish replaying A New Frontier, and there was literally 0 toilets in that game. There was nothing, barely any water, barely any grass. As I said, diminishing returns with those games, because they just become so much less. I should probably move around, sorry. I'm just like sitting here. There's so much less to see in those games, so I'm not sure I'll do one of those. Maybe I'll do like a supercut of Season 2. Although Season 2 had a lot to talk about. I'm really bummed, you know. Season 2, what a shame. There was actually a lot to talk about in Season 2. There was a lot of like moments. Anyway, we come upstairs, and there's, I guess this is like a, it's not like a hotel, but it's like a, I don't know what you'd call it, but yeah, you'd go like a ski lodge or something. Maybe you'd stay in like one of these houses. But we come up here, we can go out here onto the ledge. Some bins out here, nothing in them. All right. But yeah, this even just this one house has a lot of different like areas you can investigate, and you can come in here. Got the bed there. Little area. A little closet in there, I guess. You can jump out here if you want. In fact, up here we can see down. Yeah, you can see the bridge, just it goes nowhere. But you would never look there really, which is doesn't really matter. Anyway, I'll try not to ramble too much like that. But yeah, I just wanted to make that point that that video probably won't come, because I was hoping I'd upload that video before this video. I've mapped out like how long this will take if I do one every month or so, because I figure the multiplayer for this game probably isn't going to last super long. They'll probably take it down this year, if not next year. Anyway, enough of this house for now. Let's check out this little shack here. We can't seem to go in, so I guess we won't check it out. We'll head back in here, so this way you can go back in here. So there's not really anything else in here, but we'll go back upstairs and we'll come out this way. It is very cool how these houses are connected together now. That wouldn't have been like that before. I wonder the... Oh! Oh, look at that. Another dark area upstairs. Aha! See! This is another weird little thing. Where would you go to get up there? I'm guessing this door here would lead up. But why is there a lock on that door? You wouldn't put a lock on a door leading up somewhere like that, would you? Then again, right here, there's a door and a lock. Oh yeah, you can actually see right here, this is where the stairs are for that room. Interesting, but you can't go up there, of course. Can't go up there. So we can only look from out here and see the darkness in that room. Despite there's an open window there. But anyway, this is interesting because surely these gaps wouldn't have been here already. But yeah, anyway, we come over to the green one here. You can climb up here, but you can't climb up the house. I can't even stand up, actually. I don't think you can go in this house at all. Or the next house. Oh no, you can't go in that house. You know, I don't think I've ever even been here. Like, you can come up this way. I don't think I've ever actually gone up this way, ever. I don't know how many, like, matches I've played where I've even been around this area. But you can come over to this house, you can get on top here. You can't quite get a good angle here. Sometimes you can get a good angle, but not really. You can't. If you could jump, maybe. Although there is a little thing over this side you can stand on right there, and you can maybe grab some heads, grab some heads with some shots. Abandoned truck, car, another one over there, dumpster. Just naming things now. So we hop in here now. Another bed, another fridge, another sink, another toilet. Whoa, look at this! This toilet's got a crowd. Jeez, pretty popular toilet. Popular toilet. Okay. I guess that's about it for this first area. We'll head over this way, and we'll go around here maybe. So now we have this little like pier area, I guess. And again, this is just a cool little area where, you know, you're never gonna go here. Oh, well, yeah, you're never gonna go here because there's an invisible wall. That's weird. I could have sworn you could actually go over there, but I guess I'm just imagining things. Okay, well, I guess we won't go that way. Yeah, I guess why would you ever need to go that way? So we can go up this way here. I feel like most people go up that way. I don't generally see people go up this way around here. But this is a big main area of the game. Once again, the windows you can kind of see in these houses a little. I remember with this map, I think in the main, like, the main hall, what am I trying to say? The main, like, path here, I think they were planning on letting you go, like, on the roof, which would have been interesting. But nonetheless, here we are. This is the first, like, path on the left, I guess you'd say. You can grab, oh my god, what did I just say? You can grab a health kit. Not much to see so far, but there you go. Got a boat here. Here. You can jump in the boat. Usually, yep, there you go. You can pretend like you're driving the boat if you're that way inclined. If you're that sad, I guess. If you wanted to. Oh. Nice tree here. Nice lake, I guess. Lake, yeah. We only got a minute to go on this one. Got another health kit there. Big truck over here. Alright. Jump inside. There's nothing here, of course. And if we go all the way down here, there's nothing at all. There are some little gaps there, but I can't really make anything out. I'm not sure how to do this one this time. So this is interesting as well. It says here Bear Creek Lodge again. So you'd think there'd be another entrance here, maybe? And there is like a road, kind of. Or maybe. But it doesn't seem like there's actually an entrance here. This seems like, well, you know, that doesn't seem like a genuine entrance. I don't know if that's an oversight or if that's just the way it's meant to be. I don't know. Anyway, we got 10 seconds to go. So we'll come back once again. Alright, so we're back here now. Just because I had to load back in again, of course. There's not much to see here. There's just a lot of abandoned vehicles everywhere. We'll go over here now, actually. I feel like I jumped the gun going all the way up there. We'll go over this way, into this house. You can jump in this window. Again, another toilet. I hope you're counting along at home. That's 3 thus far. So sad. Who cares that much about toilets, you know? Well, not me, really. I just, you know, thought it'd be an interesting idea. I couldn't think of anything else. I was like, I love talking about The Walking Dead. I love those games. I love, you know, just making videos on those games. So you can climb up here. I don't think you can jump on the RV. Let's give it a try. Couldn't even jump at all. Okay. Let's try once more. Oh. Nah, never gonna happen. So you can come over here, come up in here. This is a pretty good spot to snipe, I guess. There'd be people sniping up there, maybe, or just wandering around. You have a little bit of cover here. It's not proper cover, as you notice. I don't like sink into it like that. You know how you got the animation where you really like sink into cover, and then you move around. This is more just kind of sitting there. We'll head down here. Great big rock there. And a ski mobile, what would you call that? Are they really that big? That looks quite big, I must say. Another truck here you can jump in and out of if you wanted to. Yeah. Not a whole lot so far on this map. I think the issue with Checkpoint is that it's so small that they crammed a lot of details in, whereas this map's so big, it's kind of the opposite. It's like, I don't really know what to say about it. Oh my word. 3 fridges blocking that door. Let's see where that door leads. Because that's a door there. There's no entrance here for that door. And then if we come around here, there is a Mount Vista Realty. Okay. This is a weird place to put the bench. The bench is right in front of the door. You have to like walk around and then go in, or you come out and then and you go around. That's a weird place to put a bench, if you ask me. I feel like a bench here would make a lot more sense, maybe. But, you know, what do I know about benches? But yeah, a little like storage area in here, I suppose. Something looks off about those cupboards, I guess. I don't really know what though, I'll be honest. Hop over here, grab some more supplies. We'll craft a normal bomb, as we did last time. So you can obviously climb up here as well. Get up on this thing. And we're in here now. This is a hockey bar place? I'm not sure. Well, there's nothing really hockey about it other than that. 2 booths. 2 whole booths. God, I can't say that word, can I? Pretty small little area. Oh, it's a general store. Huh. Deli, cold beer, or cold beer souvenir. Homestead Hollow. Homestead Hollow. What a cozy little name that is. I tell you though, for a general store, like where? What? Oh, you can kind of see in there actually. Oh, Well, there's a mirror broken, so I guess we can presume that's the bathroom, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing where this is a deli, personally. And I don't know why there's like an upstairs area in a general store. This looks like a general store from like the 1800s, like the old, the Wild West, whatever it's called. I always forget if it's wild or if it's old. Anyway, we can jump out here. We can hop down, and we can carry on over this way. Can you go in here? Oh yeah, you can go in here. So another little storage area in here. No fridges this time. But again, just a little sort of area you can hold out in. You could put a bomb down if you wanted, although from here it'd probably kill you as well. You know, that's up to you, I guess. Coming over here, I remember seeing this years ago on the map. I thought this was like a workout machine, but it's actually just like a you put that on like an RV or something, or you put maybe, oh yeah, you put one of these like trailers on there, I think. I don't know why I was thinking this is like a working out machine, but you know, what do I know about that? Don't know anything about benches, don't know anything about working out, don't know anything about any of those things. Again, some electrical wires here running into the building. If we follow these, that runs into that house. That house. Coming down this way. That's the only one here on the left side. What's this store? Grizzly's Bar and Grill. Oh, okay. Oh! Something to look at, finally. Hours. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Happy hour, Saturday to Sunday. 10 AM to 2 AM. And then every other day, 11 AM to 2 AM. And then 11 AM to 1 AM. Interesting. Well, it's not that interesting, is it? But, you know. I'm trying to think of, like, stores that, you know, what the opening hours would be generally. 2 AM is pretty late, I guess. What's this sign? Bus stop. 30 Halstead 46 Miller Park. Miller, huh? Like Joel Miller from The Last of Us, which is the game we're playing, of course. How about that? Let's chuck a bomb. I'm bored. I'm getting bored. This map doesn't have a lot to offer so far, I gotta be honest. Checkpoint was such an overwhelming, like, wow, this is crazy, this is so fun. Maybe it was just novel, and now for everything from this point on is just gonna be boring crap. But let's chuck a bomb in here. Let's see what happens. Well, I don't know what I was expecting. Well, that's neat. It kinda like follows, your footprints follow. And it changes depending on the way you're walking. That seems obvious, but you know, that's pretty cool. But yeah, bus stop, as said. I feel like that bench from before. You'd need a bench at a bus stop, you know. Metro County Transit System. All right. Another jet ski type thing. Scheme of, I don't know what that's called, I'll be honest. Another house here we can't go into. And then that's, oh yeah, another bus stop sign. No parking anytime. Well, there are some cars parked around. And then we come to this sign, this stop sign. No, we come to this big, I guess this is like the big ski lodge of the area actually. I'm not sure what that house all the way down there was. That's one of the things about this map I'm not sure about. Like I said, are these houses, or are these little, like, motels? Little lodges you stay in? I'm not sure. That's an unusual little window gap there. Well, I guess maybe you'd find that like a kitchen, maybe. But we're back here again, Bear Creek Lodge. We'll check that out in a second. That could be the big finale. And then we'll come in here for now. Once again, seems like, yep, the exact same layout as the other ones. I'm just remembering in the campaign of this level, I came over here to check the the drawer, because in the campaign you can go and you can, like, you know, obviously you can explore and interact and you can find scrap and whatever. That's 4 toilets. That makes 4. Oh, that's the toilet. Okay. Well, I'd see why you'd board that up. You know, you don't want someone looking in when you're, you know, having some private time with the toilet. Got another med kit there, and I guess we'll check out the ski lodge. So I guess this is the area where David, like, captures Ellie, probably. This part of the campaign was always incredibly creepy to me. I remember playing it when I was a kid, and it would just put me off. But anyway, let's enter from right here. Because why not? I don't know. What would this area be? Just a little hangout area, little smoking area. I don't know. We'll go in here. This is like a restaurant, clearly, I guess. Clearly, I guess. I don't know. It seems like a restaurant. There's a hole there. I remember in the campaign as well, there was a hole in the roof, I think. You used like a dumpster to climb in, I think. I don't remember. Oh, you can actually jump up on here. Okay. I wonder if you can... But yeah, I'm not sure why you wouldn't be able to do that. But yeah. Alright. And then we come into this main hall area. Sort of, what would this be? The reception. God, my brain is like not on today. I can't think of any words. Back at the campfire though, or a campfire. Little. I keep calling this a campfire. It's not. It's a bloody. What is it? I had one of these back in Scotland. What are these? Oh my God, the words are completely leaving me. What is this called? It's just a. What? Just, oh my God, I'm having trouble here. We got the doors here. I guess, I don't know where that would lead, but God, what is that called? That's really gonna bother me. Just a fire? Is it just? Oh, it's just a fireplace, right? Jeez, what's the deal? Anyway, coming upstairs, and we're upstairs. Well, this fire has gone out. This fire does not burn. Yeah, not much to see up here either. I wonder where this room would lead. Some windows. It would be cool if we could like go out of the map. As I said, I think on PS3 you could probably do that stuff, but I'm not on PS3. And on PC where it would also, you know, well, there is no multiplayer on PC, is there? We come out here, and this is like the last spots of the map, I think. You can so yeah, you can see how if people would have gotten on these roofs, that would have been interesting, but I think everyone would have just basically played the game like this map. They would not move at all. There's a little ladder as well to get up this way, and I think that's actually it. Well, that was pretty underwhelming, wasn't it? I don't know about you, obviously, because, like I say, the comments I get just seem like AI comments or like bots or something. No offense to those people. I'm sure they are people. But that first video, that checkpoint video, there was so much intrigue on that, and there were so many little details, and this map really seems like, well, it's a big fuck off map. Let's just not bother. Which is fine, I guess. But as you'll notice with me in my videos, I can only make something as interesting as that thing is itself, because I'm not very interesting myself. So, the screensaver just came up, so I was wondering. Anyway, I guess that's it for the map. Real quick though, I will just run back to the main house, because that area, as I say, where we spawn, that is my like main interest with this map, I think. Did we go in this house? Yeah, we did. But if you're counting along, as I say, that is 4 toilets in the map. That's not nothing. That's, you know, if that's the only accomplishment of the video, then that's fine. But yeah, as I say, not a whole lot to Lakeside, unfortunately. So, yeah, a little bit underwhelming actually, that one. There wasn't much to see. It's just such a big map, I guess. You know, what are you gonna do? I'll leave out of the game just so... Well, I could have left actually. Well, anyway, that is episode 2 of the great, illustrious, very fucking boring series where I walk around empty maps in The Last of Us multiplayer. The next map will be Billstown, I guess. I don't know if that'll be in March or if that'll also be in February. It won't be in February, but there you go. So yeah, sorry about that one. I think that one was a bit of a dud this time. This happens all the time. Same thing with the Season 2 video. You know, I did the Season 1 video and I felt like it was good for the time, and then I do the Season 2 video and I'm immediately like, this just feels off. It doesn't feel as good, it feels different. Sometimes it's hard to do something. You don't know what it was that made it kind of interesting, and then you do it again and it's like, I don't know how to make it interesting again. Because the first, as I say, the first map, Checkpoint, that went down so smooth, as they might say. I was surprised at how much I enjoyed that and how much there was to find. I thought this would take like an hour and a half, but there really was just not much to see at all. So maybe Billstown will give us some more to see, but maybe not. We'll have to see. But that's about it for me, I think. So thanks for watching if you did. Leave another very great, unique, original comment. I don't know. It's not that big a deal. Anyway, I'll see you.